I have a confession to make. I'm a failure. I didn't just transform my life and just keep losing weight without ever turning back. I wasn't actually obese for my whole life. There's a brief period of time, for about a year, before I ever uploaded my first YouTube video. I was the closest I've ever been to being a healthy weight. Stayed between about 210 and 220. I know for only being 5'10", well, really 5'9" and 3/4. We ain't gotta talk about that though. I was still overweight for my height, but I wasn't obese. I was, for the first time in my life, just overweight. And as you can see from the video, I looked half decent. I definitely wasn't fit or slim, but I was pretty close. I looked somewhat normal. And you might be looking at this video thinking, if you have this video, if you have this footage, that means you started recording yourself. So why didn't I start posting until about a year and a half later, and after I'd already gained about 15 to 20 pounds? Well, the answer is simple. I was scared. I was scared of the judgment. Scared that people would call me fat, call me trash. I didn't want to post my first video until I felt like I was in my peak physical shape and I was at the skill level of some of the top guys in the community. I've said many times that I've been obese my whole life and that I've struggled with my weight. But it's a little deeper than that. I was bullied about my weight my whole childhood. I went to school and got bullied. I came home and got bullied with my brother and his friends. I wanted to find some escape from it. I just wanted the pain to stop. So the only solution my 12-year-old self could think of was to just avoid people as much as I could. If I could just blend in with the background and not be seen, then they couldn't make fun of me. So that's what I did. I was always the quiet kid in class. I would avoid social situations at all costs. I didn't go to parties. I didn't go to any of the school events. Most of the times I didn't go on the field trips. My confidence was non-existent, and I turned to food as a coping mechanism. The only time I felt good is when I was eating something good. The result of that was I just kept gaining weight over the years, all the way up until I was 19. And I went in for my annual physical at the doctor. I stepped on the scale, and the doctor told me the scale only goes up to 300 pounds, and you're not on it. That moment crushed me. I knew that I was always big, but 300 pounds that was a number I couldn't fathom. It didn't make any sense to me. That day, I decided to make a change. And it might sound drastic, might sound crazy to y'all, but the first thing that I did was I did a 4.5-day water fast. Didn't eat anything, just drank water, black coffee, and apple cider vinegar. That was it. Was it the healthiest or smartest decision? Not at all. But for the first time in my life, I saw the numbers on the scale go down. I was in the 280s by the time that fast ended. And a lot of that was water weight and just me not having any food in my system. But mentally, something clicked for me. I saw that this worked. And so that's what I did. For 2 or 3 days at a time, I would fast, and then I would eat, and I just repeated that cycle. And then eventually, I got to the weight I was in this video about 2 years later. While my weight had gone down, and I was in the best shape of my life, mentally, I was still the same insecure, socially anxious, over 300-pound, bullied as a kid. I was still that same person. Confidence is just something I've never really had. And while I've come a long way from where I was, I still wouldn't say I'm confident. That's still an ongoing battle for me. Something that I'm working on every day. A few months ago, I made a video about how I fell off track I got complacent and I ballooned back up to about 260 pounds. I fell back into my old habits. I can't let that happen again. I won't let that happen again. This is why I need to make content. I need to hold myself accountable. I need to have a community of people who not only look up to me, but who I look to hold me accountable. I'm gonna do this for everybody who watches this and is inspired by my content and what I'm doing. I love y'all. See y'all next time. Peace.